Sway. Says hi mom, hi dad. Hamster 108. Says stream 2 is a go.
Ugh. Alright. Hi, minivan. How's it going? Yeah, we're doing the deal. Alright. Yeah, so. Apparently. Apparently, Puppy really wanted me to play this game, so. Fuck. I just. I'm not mentally prepared, but alright, let's just rip this band-aid off. Alright, let's calm down here. Oh god. Oh god! Ah! 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 Help! 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 Ugh! I don't even know what's happening. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'll strangle you to death with my bare hands.
Hamster 108. Says Puppy is muted BTW.
Oh, is Puppy muted?
No?
There we go.
It still
It
shows
it,
on my
it was
thing.
it was just being dumb. It's
Oh,
fine. Yeah, it is fine now. We're all back. We get to I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel about the fucking Japanese music in the background with fucking Colonel Sanders looking at me, fucking Cracker Central over here, goddamn Cotton Eye Joe looking ass motherfucker.
hey, this is the whole like this is a fucking meme. You gotta like treat it like a meme. You know, it's not gonna be serious.
I know, it's just,
Yeah, KFC is like huge in Japan,
I know,
yeah.
especially on
But
Christmas.
that's
Yeah,
a
I
weird
can't
thing. I feel like.
can't deny that, but I'm just saying like Colonel Sanders is like our guy, you know, like.
Like
That'd be like if you
absolutely.
saw like Uncle Sam, like all anime style. And you're just like that feels kind of weird.
Well, you also got to consider like the Japanese people tend to like we don't see KFC as like Christmas buffet food, you know? We
Hmm.
don't see like it's as a special occasion. We just like, ah, yes, this is just like food you get, you know?
Yeah,
So maybe it is their thing because they care about it way more.
maybe it is their thing. Maybe I guess. Anyway, let's
Well,
rip this fucking band-aid off. I guess there's settings. What are the settings? Seems
fun.
fucking fine.
So fun fact,
Uh-huh.
there is a debate for I don't remember what show it was. It was the
Hamster
one with the
108
Bobby Hill guy.
says
What
KFC sure
fucking show is that
exists.
called? Kenzie?
What?
The propane accessories?
King of the Hill, puppy.
King of the Hill. Okay, I just needed to make sure because so there's a debate in Japan of whether you should watch it like the Japanese Japanese voice actors for the show, or you should watch it with the subtitles. So they have the same debate as what we do for their anime, which is like fantastic. That made me so happy learning about that.
One of my
Sway
friends saw that I was
says
playing I Love You,
Colonel
Colonel
Sanders
Sanders,
looking real fine today.
Yeah.
and said, I hope a plague falls upon your house. I hope the gods punish you for your hubris. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
See, if you don't lose friends playing a stupid meme game, then you're not playing it right.
Fucking kill me.
See, you're fucking feeling fantastic already. You got insulted immediately.
May the very open, may the very earth open to swallow you and anyone involved in this endeavor. Alright, you're the narrator, puppy. Actually, we should have Shark in here for this. Hold on.
Are just gonna? Are we just gonna fucking like?
Can I, yeah, can I rouse them from their slumber? Like, I feel like I should have a cast.
Yeah. Is Shark even alive?
I don't think so. I think Shark is dead. They were like, fuck it, I'm dead. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, I guess I'll narrate. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now, now, now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. I'm assuming that ends the game immediately, so let's smack that clock up and at him. Because frankly, just...
end the game immediately. That would have been fucking hilarious.
it would have been fucking funny, but...
Oh, Shark is here. Shark. Oh, Shark's alive.
Oh.
Shit. Make Shark read. Do I get to be McDonald's?
Ah, she said no.
Yeah.
bitch.
rejected. You got rejected. It won't be the first time.
Truly.
Or
I will be contacting the Grand Imam and having a fatwa issued against your family so that jihadists from the true faith come to cut your head off with machetes or stone you and anyone involved to death in the name of God.
Hey, at least you're getting fucking like this is a great experience. If your friend is fucking threatening you with fucking religious vengeance, then you are doing something right.
I don't know about that.
No, I think that this is exactly how you play any sort of fucking visual novel. If your friend sees that you're doing it and fucking threatens you and anyone involved in your fucking heritage, like I don't understand like what you can't see that's going right now.
Jesus Christ.
I can't even English right now.
Anyway, lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. University of Cooking School. Oh, okay. Anyway.
It's literally, it's not.
Yes, I know. I know. I was just like, oh, I had to stop thinking. So like, what? Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you.
No, I think if your friends like threaten you, you're playing games right. Especially Call of Duty. If they get mad at you, you're doing things right. So therefore, and Call of Duty is the exact same as this game right here, so obviously we're doing something right. Yeah?
Yeah, like how you just try to decide for me, like, okay, bitch.
Do I have to do the obligatory rule searching up for this? Like, is this
Rule searching up?
rule searching up?
What does that even mean?
I've done it twice now. Remember?
For what?
Dr. Hakim and
Oh.
Bumble. Remember that?
Yeah, what about... okay.
Yeah, do I have to search this up? Like, is this gonna be... Because I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be at least reasonable. It's not gonna be... Oh.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't think even I have to look it up at this point because I know there's gonna be something. It's not like
We gotta take this seriously, puppy.
I
like
don't
you
ever
should.
take anything seriously.
I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first fucking day. Because last thing I want to do is make an ass out of myself. Like I usually do. Or wind up doing anyway.
No, this is a dating
frankly.
sim. You gotta be like, this is preparation, right?
You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals combed. Pits equals deodorized. Nothing can stop you now.
I hate you. That was horrendous.
You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. A KFC brand biscuit. Only at your participating KFC. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Academy for Learning. Academy for Learning, University of Cooking School. Or what about Academy of Cooking School, University for Learning? Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's cute as hell and has melanin, so that's a plus. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
She's got green hair.
That's you, puppy.
Me?
Yep.
Is that me? Oh,
Yep.
I don't get to be the fucking McDonald's?
Why would you get to be the McDonald's?
the McDonald's is the only one I've tried out of all of the ones in this game.
Well, you can also be that one if you want.
I hate this. I hate voice acting. I'm gonna kill myself, but sure.
Good job. Love you. Get to it.
Fuck you. Good morning, Kenzie. Are you excited for the first day for the rest of our lives? Of the rest of our lives? I'm
Yeah, maybe you should just try worrying about whether or not you can read.
Where's the gun?
Where's the gun?
Where's the puppy read? Can I read? Who knows?
Find out now.
Yeah, find out. Fucking, can you imagine? Can the dog read? Start making videos where it's just me fucking up any sort of reading whatsoever.
What's the dog doing? Actually, I'm...
Compilation video. Yeah, and you gotta do the fucking YouTuber face.
Line!
Fuck you. Because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. You can
Attempted roll.
continue.
Says best
What the-
viewers on SMN.
Oh, hold on.
Gen.ru
God
as the MD.
Oh,
Damn it,
that's you.
fucking bot. Shut
It
the
doesn't
fuck...
change color.
I know, I was fucking blocking fucking a bot. Fucking trying to sell me fucking viewers and shit. Suck my
Hamster
dick.
108 says even puppy want out of this fever dream. XD.
Even I want out of this fever dream.
What's
I
the...
just want to see the fucking horrendous craft dinner, fucking whatever not.
Line!
Oh my god. I don't. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but
We fucking did.
I was trying to do the voice acting, babe. Don't interrupt me. Jesus Christ. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any of the love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? I hated that. I actually, the fuck.
You actually use like inflection and like tone of voice, so like, you know, that sounded pretty good, puppy.
Actually, no, fuck you. I'm not.
Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Well, ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
Oh no. Okay. I don't want to say that. That's a horrendous sentence.
Come on, puppy.
I'm just looking at it like I have to say this, and I have to try to stay serious saying that.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna be holding up the game.
But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. This is so stupid. I'm just gonna die real quick. Oh fuck. Okay. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid I'm going to be left behind and never catch up. My actual face fucking hurts.
A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
This is
I
very
usually try to pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
What the fuck is that pose?
It's kawaii.
But she's
And
crying.
also sad.
Yeah. It's like fucking. It looks like you just like took her fucking nuggies away, and she's about to do a JoJo, fucking summon her fucking spirit, fucking
Yeah, sure.
She's doing the JoJo pose. She's on her way to fucking. You took her nuggies.
Took her nuggets.
Sad.
Did you read the line?
No, I'm gonna hold up the entire game every single time it's my turn.
I
You fucking
mean,
made me do
it certainly feels like it.
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fella I can call my own.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh woo. I'm not. I could have continued fucking the ooh wooing, but then I realized that would be horrendous and everybody would hate me.
Okay, puppy.
Nobody likes the ooh woo.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
Okay. This is why I'm never gonna be a voice actor.
Okay,
Never.
puppy.
You know what? Maybe things will be okay after a while. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs.
That's the ticket, I guess.
No, I can't put like a lot of effort into this. This is supposed to be like a fucking a meme game. I'm not gonna fucking do professional level voice acting and get into this. I've never fucking voiced a character ever. Let alone fucking do it in front of people. Fuck you. Can you believe I cut them myself?
Yes, yes I can. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey.
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it.
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah, she's the
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
she's got drumsticks on her thighs.
No, there's like they're vaguely supposed to look like the other things. Give me a second. I'm 90% sure
Okay.
that these motherfuckers are supposed to.
Look like other franchises in some sort
Yeah.
of way.
Give me a second. You can continue until it's my part, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's McDonald's and like Burger King. It's supposed to be, I think. I'm looking through all the fucking like posts about this, and 90% of it is like the Colonel Sanders, but he like rip his shirt off and he's buff.
People do seem to like that part. I guess I can't fault them on that. Anyway. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Kenzie's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Yeah, my shins are fine. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. Sounds like my ex, who was also named Ashley.
Jesus
If anyone here knows what perfect skin... Oh, wait, never mind. It's you.
Possibly. I guess Jack in the Box would make sense. For,
Hamster 108 says she looks more Jack in the Box
a
with all the
better,
red.
like,
MC Donald's would be more
KFC
yellow.
rival.
No.
I don't know. That's just like my first interpretation of the people. If anyone here knows what Perfect Shins looks like, it's us.
Like us.
It's us. You know? Emphasis on us. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
I was just like expecting us to enjoy this and be, I was like, goofy as hell, and then you fucking just like, oh hey, start voice acting. Like,
Oh yeah. I need somebody else to do the voice. What else are you gonna do?
You could do it like, just pull out weird ass voices and try to remember them for each character.
Bitch, please, I'm lazy. We're not gonna let you or really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you can see Ashley's bear. Whatever. Van the man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
That's a fucking Van the man.
Van the man. Van.
Smash.
You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would allow people like you to attend as students.
There's gotta be like a short form of that name.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us over our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
I don't know what this dude would be other than like Burger King, because that gives like serious like King vibes, you know? Like he's confident.
Sure.
Like,
at that point, I feel like you're reaching.
I don't know what else it would be. That was just my first like fucking thoughts when I saw all the characters.
Okay.
They're rival things, right? And I remember watching a stream about this once, but it was so fucking long ago. Oh, it's my turn, sorry.
Dummy.
See you later, losers. I don't know why you're voicing all the other characters and fucking just like making me voice one. How dare you make me have to engage with the stream? I'm supposed to be here as a menace.
Did you fucking read the line?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Kenzie. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? No! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Oh my god, okay. Is it me, or is he kind of cute? I don't even know how to inflect that to be like, oh, he's like a little child.
Okay.
I'm autistic, my voice is always just fucking monotone.
Yeah? I mean, goddamn. Learn to inflectuate or something. Like, damn.
Oh, fuck you.
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building.
Put fucking glass here with your name on it.
You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh, I can just do this.
What? Oh, I forgot. This. I drank out of the alcohol, not the fucking.
Oh! Nope.
Oh, dog!
Dog! Damn it. I'm gonna fucking, I didn't, alright. I thought that was like an auto play. I didn't think that was like fast fucking forward. Holy shit. Alright. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy, chit-chatting. A
Dog!
scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of a class. Adorable.
I love this dog.
Well, speak up, dog.
Oh, I'm also playing the dog
Hamster
now?
108.
You're also playing the
Says
dog now.
spotted.
Do I gotta say like woof at the end?
Okay, sure.
Now, quiet down, everyone. Woof. Fucking hate myself.
Woof.
Woof. Like a fucking Animal Crossing character. I said the line. Continue.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
That's just me. That feels like. Oh, they did shorten it. Oh shit. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Wow, I can't believe you fucked that up, even when they shortened it.
Yeah, I know. Where's the gun?
Where's the gun?
Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god. Look at his little beans. Oh my god.
Puppy.
Sorry, I just. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. It even said woof at the end. That was actual him saying woof. That wasn't me adding it. That was him saying woof. You can't fucking laugh at me.
What? A cute dog in our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, a wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in.
Smash.
My taste buds have just become erect.
What the fuck?
You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. So now we're just going to sit here for like a minute and a half and contemplate the meaning of existence.
And the fact that you're now playing Colonel Sanders' dating game.
Yeah. How did I get here? What did I do to get here? Did I kick a puppy in a past life? Where did I go wrong? Did I peak in childhood? These are the real questions.
You kicked my head so hard, and then I thought this was a good idea.
I kicked your head so hard, and you thought this. Anyway.
Yeah. It's him. It's.
God, puppy, you suck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I'm not good with this, and I don't know why you expect.
Line.
Fuck you. I hate this.
There you go. All you need to do is pretend you're acting like that person is right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
And then add the inflection. Just channel it. Just be like, all right.
Favorite Julian Harlan, and then I don't know.
Yeah. Woof. You forgot the woof.
Woof.
That's it. I'm taking your biscuits.
No, not my biscuits.
Not my biscuits. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry.
Says first killing bugs to
Professor
save
Dog.
life. Now this.
Before
The Ravagers
he can
should
finish
have
the
won.
sentence.
Now you
Please,
got-
call me Colonel. Colonel
Oh, I
Sanders.
Okay, you're using that voice.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Ha ha! Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that.
Better.
That was better. Fuck you.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. What was with really weird insults?
Oh no. This is gonna be on the internet. No.
Say the line!
We should have let the Ravagers win. We should have let them win.
Come on, puppy. Say the line.
Okay.
I can't believe you're fucking...
I'm trying my best. This game is testing me.
Say the fucking line.
Stop giggling. You're making this difficult. I'm suffering.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Besides, when Kenzie sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Look at that, sure. You're like trans girl Hank Hill. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Dot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. That's you, Doug.
Okay. Wait a second. Oh, no. Okay. I don't even remember what voice I was trying to use for this character. Fucking psyched myself out with that last one. That was... Oh my god. Welcome to the University of Cooking School. Why must you make me do this? Why must I suffer? Insert that fucking one meme. Why must we suffer?
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Yeah, that one. Okay. Welcome to University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning The greatest culinary academy in the world. I can't. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do right now. The birthplace. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There will be blood?
Why would there be blood?
Might even be really adorable tiny food. Okay, okay, that second one got me like fucking concerned, but that last one, I'm in.
Puppy's all about really adorable tiny food.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the wolf. Fuck. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sparks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Hamster 108 says there will be bloodshed.
Just then, another student enters a classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss.
Quiet! Woof. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school. He was my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish.
No, that's my fucking line!
Oh, sorry.
That's my line! That's my line!
That's your
That's
line.
still my line! Oh! You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Woof. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Sorry. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
It did its own voice line.
The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Oh, okay. Okay. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
Wow, bitch. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving a treat from your pocket. But what kind?
You're gonna be racist?
What?
Speciesist? Doggist?
Doggist?
Doggist. Yeah. Choose the right one.
I feel like a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite.
Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coat of warm doggy drool.
Furry! It said he was a furry!
You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Kenzie, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
Your best friend? Or the love interest? It's bros before hoes, Kenzie. Bros before hoes.
But I'm supposed to be attracted to the hoe.
But I'm supposed to be attracted to the hoe.
I'm supposed to be attracted to the hoe.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. This is experience. I hate that you made me fucking contribute, but this is...
Well, if your stupid ass is gonna force me to do it.
You can actually force me to contribute now.
Yeah.
Instead of fucking fuck Bumble, there's nothing for me to contribute there.
Exactly.
So,
We're busting out the second can of alcohol.
Note to self, fun games Kenzie can't force me to contribute in. Before subject.
Yeah, let's sit by Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders.
To be fair, he has a nice figure.
It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. What do you mean? There's a pen right there in his thing. You're lying to me. He's lying to me.
Your eyes are lying to you.
Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
Looking at his hand.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay.
Like he's just looking at his hands, just like, oh, my hand.
As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Oh shit, I got a voice again. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! I don't even know what the voice I was trying. At this point, I just give up. Fuck it.
You're trying.
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school.
Great, I'm ready to fail.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1.
Oh no. I hate quests.
If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Don't wash hands. Maybe wash hands. Seriously wash hands. Oh god. I usually pee on my hands before I make food. Extremely?
Right.
Looking at you, pup. That's right.
Horse is to tree as chicken is to blank. You know?
Feather?
Woof.
That's right.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Woof. I forgot. I've been forgetting the woofs.
A fork? I mean, it is a spoon and a fork.
The oversized fork is a funny fucking answer, but we know what's the right one.
I like how meat tenderizer is considered an eating utensil for the purposes of this question.
I think you just don't understand what you can eat with a meat tenderizer.
I guess not. What
What
food?
food is best for a broken heart? Fuck you, that's my line! Woof. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
A pancake that looks like a silly face. Camel meat is an option. I don't know what it is. Anything, as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt.
I got so fucking aggressive there. Is Sprinkles a good boy?
No. Yes, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy.
That's right. Fantastic. Your score is a perfect 5 out of 5.
I'm the best.
I'm the best boy, obviously. I'm going to be called Sprinkles from now on. Refer to me as Sprinkles.
Okay.
Change my legal name to that.
Wow.
Well,
Be
be
honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Kenzie. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
That's the most psychopathic thing I've ever, compliment I've ever heard. It's just like, I think you have a beautiful brain. It's like, the fuck? Like, you don't just say that to the person that sits next to you. That's not a normal fucking compliment. What the fuck? That was horrible. I hated that. Anyways. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Woof. Time for lunch. I like lunch. Woof.
I like lunch too.
I like food. Oh, I love food.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating.
You continue. The fact that anybody is willing to watch this is actually wild. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you watching us commit grave sins against the creator? Whoever that may be.
A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Oh no. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. I can't. Probably sound like shit.
Everyone can have your attention.
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But
Shush.
Lunch, lunch, lunch!
She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled. I like food.
Indeed, that smell.
This motherfucker's just Markiplier with white hair.
You hold your breath,
not,
waiting to see what
says
food
KFC.
this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
You cannot tell me this legitimately isn't just anime Markiplier with white hair.
Fair enough. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your
R.
stomach
Convenient
begins to
says,
grumble,
can you get a
as
chicken
if to
bucket?
say, stop thinking and start eating.
I don't want a chicken bucket.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him.
That face. That fucking face. Look at that.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. And I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. And frankly, with as much fucking ass as she's throwing back there, apparently she can have him. Oh, please. Well, well, Van, the man, if you don't want any...
I'll take his...
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
I like Van just because his fucking character has been the most expressive the entire time. Like, look at this. He's so expressive that his hair fucking changes. His hair changed. The size of his hair, star poof, changed.
I have so many questions. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I mean, I feel like that seems like dying.
Oh, they just closed.
I don't know, let's get a romantic. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
This is very much written like a bad fanfic, and I love it. Did Colonel Sanders ever actually have any military service?
No,
I wanna
apparently.
know.
He was never a colonel, but
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come
Hands
out
the
and
1 out of an
ask.
8. Says I
No,
feel
he
filthy
did
watching
get
this. It actually
rank
kinda
of
hurts you
colonel,
Monica.
just honorary, so he didn't get like.
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
Where did he get that staff from?
I don't know. Apparently
Okay,
you shall not pass.
So here, he began working as a streetcar conductor. When he was 16, Sanders lied about his age to join the army. He served in Cuba after a few months and was honorably discharged. Interesting, he did not earn the rank of colonel while in the army, but he did get honorary afterwards. Yeah, his highest rank was private. So I think that's the base rank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his unit was a Wagoner.
A what?
It just says wagon with an ER, so I don't.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You got
Okay,
moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Okay, so basically he was literally just a truck driver, effectively. He just is a truck driver, person who drives a team of draft animals and whatever. Yeah, he just transported stuff. And I guess they found out that he was underaged and then fucking honorably discharged him.
Alrighty then.
He got a Cuban pacification medal.
Interesting. Just
So,
one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use, it's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him.
Yeah, no, this game is quite literally just a spin, and I thought it would be very funny. This entire thing is literally made to sell a fucking weird food combination.
I can see that. God, and I have no idea how long.
This is an hour and a half, approximately.
Well, yeah, but I have no idea how much time we've added to that.
Who knows?
You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look around at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you got big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Let's be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and I don't know how to fucking read apparently because I put a fucking W in the word savory and peppery. It was perfect.
W.
W.
What?
I said swavery. For some reason.
You. I
Yeah.
thought you were just like. I thought you were commenting about them misspelling something in
No.
the game.
No. I was just talking about me, dork.
Oh. Of course they have fucking like perfect spelling in this. Yeah, no, this game is atrocious. We're making a mockery of love.
I appreciate the compliment, Kenzie. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Fantastic. Oh, it's my turn. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Or show our stuff. I don't know. I feel like either works. I feel compulsed to say wolf after this, but like I know this is not the wolf character. I prefer the dog. Can you just drop this character and just do the dog only?
No.
Please. Please.
No.
Please.
I'm sorry. You've been locked in.
That wasn't even my choice.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. Come on.
I did it! I did it!
Okay.
I said it!
Alright, just making sure.
Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? I know.
You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
I like how you, babe, are fucking saying more atrocious things than what, like, I would expect Kenzie to say. Oh fuck, it's, dog! And welcome, students, to the cooking arena! I don't fucking know, that's so short I can't get it. Woof.
Woof.
For today's lessons, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Woof.
Woof.
We gotta do the Undertale dog fucking. Yeah.
Naturally, you wanna fucking take a gun and blow your brains out. Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? The team of two, that's me and you, just as a team. Want to be a partner? Sure, Kenzie. I'll prepare our station.
You broke her heart.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner.
You didn't. Oh my. Two potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. The robot.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever.
The robot.
Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
The robot.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
I feel like the robot is somehow a pervert.
Gods, I hope not.
Look at that face.
Have
Do
you-
not tell me he does not have malicious intentions.
Puppy's gonna get fucked by a kitchen appliance.
Please don't say that. Ugh. Ugh. No. Continue, please. So continue the story. I don't like the thought of said that. I feel filthy. Kenzie,
Dork.
please. This horrendous fucking atrocity to all of humanity it already takes long enough. I regret ever getting
Line!
Ah! Okay, sorry. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. What the fuck is that pose? Am I just running away?
I guess you're like just sort of, you're like giving him like the stand, like, whoa!
Technically, Clank not might have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
What do you mean? I can fucking see a face right there. It's blinking. Tissue? I hardly know you. I'm a little bitch.
Clank
No,
judders,
that's not even that was not even the dog character. Fuck you.
and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection.
Looks like you two will be fine.
Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Okay. Pupper time. Pupper brain. Ooh. Alright, you two. For today's lessons, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Woof. I like fucking. I need to not be Canadian for a second and not say fucking. I like the dog. The dog is cool. That could have been real bad. I realized it just before that I was gonna say something atrocious by accident. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Woof.
Woof.
Like, I like how I save myself from like a horrendous like internet death, and you're just like silent.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, but you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Obviously, the man loves soul food. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, allow me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
You like looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. You'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Kenzie's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
This?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. What the fuck is this music? He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. It's like, did I accidentally turn some like music or a video on somehow? It's like, no, it's the actual thing. I was like,
We just turn it down just a little bit.
why is it this sick ass music in this atrocious game?
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Kenzie was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
I think,
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. He's coming for Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
hunks of hunks. Excuse me? First, they try to paint Colonel Sanders as a homely man with the fucking, like, oh, you get points for him liking your mom's mashed potatoes and gravy. And now they call him a hunk of hunks? This is wild. This is legitimately wild. You're having fucking, like, combat fucking music here. And it's just, like, this gameplay. I am not hyped.
I feel like I could ask Miriam, but I feel like she'd be distracted or something like that. I feel like Colonel, like, maybe back me up on this. I don't know.
You don't need to get it perfect.
I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners are chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair arrangements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Kenzie as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Kenzie's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station, and you realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hens have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
Product placement.
I'm almost positive.
Yep.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you.
Okay.
You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
I am feeling a mixture of emotions, and I feel so disgusting, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
like a schoolgirl, you know what I mean? Giggling.
If you love something, set it free.
I'm so fucking gay.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
This is a roller coaster for emotions with me, because it's like fucking funny. I'm just cycling between hee oh my god, men, and then like fucking disgust with myself, and then also just like, this game is so fucking stupid. Like, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Hold right there, Kenzie. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it all from where it lands. Or I will do it for you. Look.
Woof. Can I have potatoes, face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
This has like all the makings of like an anime cooking show, but like none of the substance or like I feel like the anime like ridiculousness does not fit well into a visual novel format. You know?
Maybe. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't. Something about this just doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Reflective. Woof.
Too late. It has been eaten.
Yeah, no, I fucking
Hamster
love Van
108
Van. Van Van's fucking
says I want to
a
follow
vibe.
Van Van's story now.
He's just trying his best here, guys.
Uh,
Manipulated.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good.
It killed him!
Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. Well,
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his obvious self.
oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues.
Yeah, like I want to see true Van Van the Man War. I want to see where the fuck his ancestors forged, like when the fuck his chef ancestors forged a battle axe.
The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
How the fuck do we know that? I'm not sure if the professors here make enough money. That's a vibe. I feel that.
They make more than fucking other teachers. So shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Woof.
You're in a prestigious academy. Shut up. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Saying that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense. Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky.
I can't believe they just used vibe casually like that. Like
Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. It's quite the vibe. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Kenzie? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a whole lot of weights, like so many weights.
He looks like it.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that cooking literally killed the guy?
You can't prove that.
So you killed that guy.
What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
I left the fridge open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? What?
What the fuck?
Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is feeling really threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "It's not happening, it's not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses ulti utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take too much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Okay.
You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch!
What?
Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Yeah, I don't want to kill the vibe. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to manage to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. Oh, I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, It's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
This is.
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely defeated. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly.
How the fuck did you get in your house?
Good night, my colonel.
How the fuck did you get in your house?
In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Oh, why? I'm still. But how the fuck did you get in your house?
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It was probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. Let's go with that. You meet up with your bestie in the front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Pepe?
Oh, sorry. It's fucking dazed.
Dork.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, Can you? Press okay. Continue. I might have,
Boom, 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 boom.
Fucking press the button so I can continue the sentence.
Nope.
I think I might like Clank.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you could have been a little more excited about that, but alright. Like him?
Hamster
Like?
108 says, well, you were knocked out, so he could have just grabbed your keys off you. I think the main concern is how did
Sorry,
you know where you live?
I just fucking read it like it was continuing, and then I didn't fucking realize what the fucking context was. And
Yeah.
my brain just,
You're fine,
my
huh?
brain just. I've been shocked at that fucking entire whatever the fuck that was. Oh my god. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him.
Line.
Oh fuck, there's more?
Jesus Christ, Pepe.
We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders.
Oh?
Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular. Like, he was vote prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he And was also the convertible he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade. What the fuck?
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, your thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about where he knew where you lived. That's even creepier.
Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient? Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Oh no.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. He got roofied.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Oh, drugs. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we've stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. Oh no. She's hooked on drugs. I'm hooked on drugs. Oh, that explains so much.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret, or share it with your bestie?
Don't share it with her. She's obviously on cocaine.
Pick up a fake ingredient. Well, you quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know that sounds like some kind of wishes potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Hamster 108 says she's on the Omni drug.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
Yeah, Eye of Newt is mustard seeds. Just to let you know, that's an actual thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not making your decision for you.
Yeah,
on
why
the
not?
Omni
You
Drink.
decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are is to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of a Stanley right away together. That'll show her good. Not really. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. Every sudden move, a surprise the horse and a rear kicking you directly in the face. Forces blow completely knocks you out cold. In darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Kenzie. Here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, gee. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsman of his horseman's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school. Or maybe he shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
Why did he like that? That's a... What the fuck? Did you put something in my drink? Like, I must be on something because this is not an actual thing. There's no way somebody made this and thought, oh yes, Colonel Sanders likes good craftsmanship. So if you get hit in his face by his horse's shoes and you compliment the shoes, you're just like, yes.
Didn't
and
you
he'll
play
like
this
that.
before already?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay, well.
I was gonna, but I never got around to it.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van, doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Yeah, you immediately dress down rivals for their immature behavior. Culinary school's to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know what a good meal is if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary schools. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it's supposed they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You
This sounds like a
notice
demon.
that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing a game. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch you talk to him. He didn't do nothing. Bzzzt, what? Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Wah, wah. No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
That's like the most unneeded fucking sentence. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Woof. I feel like I would do that if I was a dog. Sorry. Fucking hit my...
You're fine.
Nice. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. I like this dog. This is my favorite character, Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
I have to look it up. I have to learn. I apologize for my sins.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. Off top.
Oh, this is the good ending! This is the good
Hamster
ending!
108
Oh shit!
says, if I was a dog, says the puppy.
The rule is being broken!
That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away. Woof.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! Oh my god! Chicken!
You want to
Well-
pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why, in 1776, at the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. What the fuck?
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of the food in front of you.
Well, Kenzie?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter.
Glass of water.
You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring.
Hey, that was mine. That was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6.
And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is this fucking game? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
The Italian competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts.
She's got a butcher's knife just out.
Yeah, for real.
That's wild.
Threatening auras.
Like their fucking stand are gonna about to pop out, you know? They're trying to summon and stand.
Yeah, like, who gives a shit? I want to eat. Is everything in competition with you two? Yes.
Yes.
Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey. To learn. To love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monster to capture or something?
I need to eat if I'm gonna have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of becoming a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Kenzie, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My
Either her hand is really big or that food is really tiny.
Yeah, yeah, that's
They
my
weren't
special
kidding
grilled
about
cheese
this.
and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert.
They were not kidding about how tiny she makes her food.
Yeah,
What is this, food for ants?
I kind of would love to have grilled cheese and tomato soup right now.
Also, this is like the lunch she's offering you, so it's like, how filling is this? It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation.
Fuck.
You know what? I've had enough for today. Let's battle. Or I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as soon as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Sportsing court? Woof. Sportsing court? Is that a word?
I need to charge my phone.
Sportsing court is not a word.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
A sporting court, but not a sportsing court. Describe people who, okay, it's an Urban Dictionary word.
Oh, did you read?
Yeah, it's quite literally just like a fucking bastardized word. It's literally a meme.
Okay.
At least not until we turn on the timer. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just so mad. What the
Just
fuck?
then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
You
Oh.
just had to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was about to say, puppy, come on.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm distracted. Oh, am I really gonna do this?
Yes.
Do I really have to do this?
I'll make you food.
Werewolf in London.
Actual fucking like howl? Am I supposed? Is that what I'm supposed to do, or I'm just gonna go aroo? Like, what would you want here, Kenzie? Kenzie,
What?
what do you want here?
Aru?
Like, you want me to say aroo or like a fucking howl?
Whichever you have the balls to do.
Oh,
You can do it.
oh,
It's like you did.
fuck off! Jesus Christ, that picked up on mic.
That did not pick up.
That picked up on mic.
There's no
Fuck
way.
you.
It was whispered.
No, that picked up on mic. Fuck you. Aroo. There. Fuck you. I'm not doing a full fucking howl. Just fucking spite you. Go make me my food.
Dork.
I'm so fucking mad.
Say the thingy.
Yeah, I did. I said Aroo. I'm not
Aru.
gonna howl after she fucking just said that. Fuck you. I have at least a little bit of dignity.
Pff, okay. I stand corrected.
If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can beat the best of them. Can best the best of them. God damn, that's a lot of best.
Best believe it.
Oh my god.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You've had his chicken, and you've made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly.
100 Celsius. That's boiling point.
That's right, but how would you ever gotten to school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Woof.
You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Hell waking intensifies. Woof.
Now that you've got some basic steps going up, it's time to elevate your craft.
Trust.
Ah, damn.
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it. I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Woof. Next question.
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place.
Small town where dreams big
Oh,
dreams are
damn it.
born.
Damn it. It's a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise in the arena. Focus on your cooking. What is the sign of success? Silence? Sizzling. Sizzling. That's wrong! Damn it. Let me get the spray bottle.
Spray bottle.
Is this the end? Yep! Game over! Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Really did fuck up on that one.
Yeah, none of that shit made sense.
No, a lot of that shit made sense.
No, it didn't!
Yeah, it's all stuff related to KFC.
Okay, then you answer the fucking questions.
I did.
No, you didn't. You sucked at fucking answering them. You did not help at all.
No, I did answer you.
Yeah, my balls. Alright, there you go. There we go. Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Let's go. There.
Yeah, 100C. I said that one.
Mhm.
And it was 11. Fucking vigilance, I guess.
Gratitude? Okay, never mind. You're taking duty granted if you have to. Alright. Where big dreams are born.
Because that's Louisville.
There's your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Aru!
Aru!
What is the sign of success? Silence?
Bubbling?
When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak.
Oh, okay.
And that is according to your eye. I believe in you, Kenzie.
He's rooting you on.
He's actually cheering you on.
Are your tastes
Which will be awesome,
getting
except knowing he's watching you make you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Sanders and I with only desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? Puppy.
You know what? You shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Woof.
What's that have to do with the crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
Woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Jesus fucking Christ, Buffet. Zzz. Bye-bye. Jesus fucking Christ.
I have food in my mouth. Calm down.
What do you mean?
Not like anyone's watching right now. We drove all the people away.
God, you're such a dumb bitch.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. I love that. You might not have any hands, but Kenzie does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Kenzie, no!
But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
I just put food in my mouth. Fuck! Jesus Christ, every time. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
God, you're such a stupid bitch.
I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm getting the pillow.
No.
I got no pillow over here.
Stop it.
I want to lay down.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply cannot go on. You can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Kenzie's injury.
You see, Sprinkles began to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this whole chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Kenzie to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry chili. Gelée? I don't know.
I don't know.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity is not your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Internalize the rage you feel.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages.
This is funny.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from this devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. Not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
Can you imagine being so angry that your fucking eyebrows catch on fire? I can almost guarantee you that has happened to somebody at least once, but not from them just being angry. They're fucking angry and their eyebrows catch fire.
That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated.
Modest.
Well,
Incredibly
handsome,
modest.
sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, and I arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was
Okay,
passionate
I
about
get it.
justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel.
Okay, wait, give me a second. Hear me out. He said passionate about life. He failed to be an obstetrician. An obstetrician is a medical doctor who specializes in the care of pregnant women and delivering babies. This motherfucker tried to have a life as delivering babies.
I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I have got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that when I was going to amount to something, no amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! What the fuck? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Orko! It is I. I knew I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always the Spork Monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Till one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I'd procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who could cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Kenzie, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
Okay, pause. He has a picture of a baby of himself on the wall there, with him a goatee and the glasses.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of terrifying.
It's really funny. I like how each chapter is called a bite.
A bite, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Honestly, despite this being like the most like terrible fucking
I think I actually
like
skipped like
game, it's a fantastic like experience.
Yeah.
Not like a good way, you know?
And not like a good one.
Like this is extremely well made because I haven't seen any like fucking errors in the fucking grammar or anything. I haven't seen any like errors, you know? In this, a lot of fucking visual novels don't have characters with this many poses. I know the fucking writing is terrible, because that was not its intention. It was literally just like, funny little meme game, you know? But like, everything other than the writing is just fucking masterful. And I hate that. And they add like a lot of just like little things that I genuinely wanted to look up to like learn. It just this is fucking fantastic so far.
And we're gonna have KFC tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have KFC tomorrow. It does fucking them like this. It's working on me. The ad is working on me, Kenzie. Their fucking marketing campaign is working on me. I've become a victim of capitalism. Help me. Shoot me now. Please, Kenzie. Before I spread it to others. Anyways, you continue with the game. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Your dork. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got 'em right where you want 'em. You should reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret, just to you. Yeah, I'll reveal it, why not? You decide that you're as ready as you ever be to share when you're cooking with Sanders. Well, you can talk yourself out of it. You decide to dive in head first, reaching your luck bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
I hate it.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
You can tap on the baby picture. First one.
An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick. Yeah, the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right?
Okay, that's just shitting on themselves because it's funny.
This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe pops open. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No.
It can be, huh?
I don't think so. I don't think you can prepare raw chicken like that. I'm just...
It has to be an extremely high... They actually do have it in Japan.
Yeah, so, it's one of those things where, there's a lot of, like, regulation and stuff in Japan where you would have to take care of the chickens. But because America's, like, mass production, so they just don't give a shit. It to be too expensive to actually take care of the chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Have
Trim process.
salmonella. Yeah, that's why you can eat raw eggs in Japan.
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Don't go into his room. Just tap on the chicken.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend.
They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. That's not what's happening in the photo at all.
Yeah.
You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's blank. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of a comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
What the fuck?
You gaze out the window across a vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of Student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of Student is swept out with a breeze.
That's really funny, actually.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, realizing it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note is clipped to the chicken's foot, reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." I wouldn't say great state, but... You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. "I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you." Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off.
Fess up and tell the truth. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think honesty's better this one.
Yeah.
You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. "Colonel?" "Yes, Kenzie?" "I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful." "I think you're right. We should take things slow." You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence.
Woo! I hate your fucking sleeping noises. Those were horrendous. 0 out of 10.
You awake to a
Okay.
beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new ingredient you learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Flatter him off, isn't it?
You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Papa. 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 God damn it. Bonk. 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 Damn. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. My brain's fucking...
You stupid bitch.
I'm sorry. God forbid. Where have you been? Sorry, my fucking brain. Oh, continue. I fucking... Okay, fried. Because I had one heck of a night. Can I just say fuck? Oh, so, okay, never mind, I guess. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the sake of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You would not happen what happened to me. You would... Oh my fucking god. You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dial turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving, as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Who says wowzers?
Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. And being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know,
He's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Kenzie, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Kenzie, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Kenzie, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Kenzie. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It wouldn't appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magical book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edge of the page. I could use this spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way fuck. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooting in dark magic? Maybe you tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his throat and makes a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
Dogs could be rather
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside.
Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Woof.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Kenzie, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for class. For after class. Now I'm fucking up. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
She is salty as fuck.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep! Bzzz.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. Wait, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Oh no! But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Goddamn. How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind brushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna settle it up with Colonel Sanders Stallion and ride off into the sunset without me, right?
Of course not.
Hamster
Well-
108.
Maybe,
Says tiny
sorta,
table flip incoming.
but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a big enough ranch for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along with. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
Tiny table flip incoming. Can you imagine? Somebody just having like, I'm gonna fucking flip the table. Brings out like a tiny little table and fucking flicks it. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog's gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to prepare a dish. To practice a dish.
Goddamn, you fucked up.
This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Kenzie's famous chicken pot pie. Ooh, I love a chicken pot pie.
I've never had chicken pot pie.
Oh god, it's so fucking good. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Kenzie, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up like about your expectations. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's impressive.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
400 yards? That's about 400 meters.
You knew it was a pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But I'll probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out. A moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. That's not a fucking rule. Fuck you.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She is definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he is trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash!
What the fuck? This is funny.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, bastard blaster. Sorry, give me another. I gotta get into a headspace for this. Best friend, bastard blaster. Fuck, I hate that. I kill my. Oh fuck.
That was good. It was good. I like that. I like that.
No, but I fucking hated that I actually fucking went for that.
Hamster
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a
by the end of this game.
sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. What?
What?
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Jesus Christ.
Even Clank gets in on it. Dial pressure put cooking cracking. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's a singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back of the door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a spell book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way.
Do it the hard way.
Who needs magic when you've got passion?
I'm going to do it the hard way.
More passion. More great.
And Kenzie knows. The subs like it hard.
Oh.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Also,
You've
I'm
made
sure-
his pee-pee hard.
I hope he does hit somebody with that fucking scepter.
I
hope-
believe in you, Kenzie.
I want that fucking, like, a whole cutscene. The like, entire budget is spent on him fucking hitting somebody with that scepter.
Miriam notices too.
Fuck. I've always believed in you, Kenzie, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. This is cringe.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but
That reminds me of fucking, oh, thank goodness you're here. The Tiny Tim, Tiny Pies. You simply won't get tinier.
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Oh, that's not mine.
it is I, Steve, the sport monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. You have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve Steve, the Spork Monster, knows that you got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossing magical items and actually summoning, huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch it from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that in Monster School, that I had fallen asleep during scare text class, and when I woke up... You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes a hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Oh, he said he'll tell you later. Okay.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Give up and drop out of culinary school. No.
Summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I can win.
Where is Rachel?
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through you. Kenzie, you Super Saiyan! And this is to go even further beyond!
I hope you understand that didn't even fucking make the fucking
Fuck you.
mic. If you exploded your fucking mic. I swear to God.
My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Kenzie, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately begins to fade back out. You're running my spine monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds are preparing this moment to their lives. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Kenzie, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his
Answer
support.
108. Says I am glad that the mic maxed out rather than the alternative. XD.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
Oh my God.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union?
Time's up, students.
With the time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Plank?
From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten what? Okay, this is the first issue.
Yeah, I was about to say, there you go.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 days.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
Wow, those are adorably small.
Yeah. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto? How do you say that?
Naruto Maki.
Naruto Maki. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy floating in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. I hate talking to myself. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Oh god. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like to taste?
Uh...
Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have really good electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all to myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with so much love poured in it. Oh. Rarely do I taste a dish with so much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kenzie, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you are up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with the spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spines. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof, woof. I hate this. I hate this.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
I hate this. I actually... Why did you... I can't...
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ouch! My tongue! Or, wait, my tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat like this. It keeps hurting my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would have made it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into that night. Disqualified for glamour!
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Kenzie? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't even realize that we were going to have an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to a college of eating, school for the hungry. ... I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt a sugar spiral.
If food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either!
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
This one I thought, I've seen everything in this kitchen. You give me this thing. And it completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass, and you get a car, and you get a car. And
Everybody gets a car.
Everybody gets a car.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win!
If they have the mac and cheese fucking chicken thing, and I eat it, and I need to try it now, because, like, if I get to transcend it to a different dimension, I can fucking leave this place.
Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, The humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, oh, oh!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. And for a moment, I want to get Ashley's jeans. Not another haunting.
No ghosts are allowed at graduations. Clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you all to finally notice me.
Oh. Amusing.
And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
The Party Monster's trans. Monster's trans.
The Party Monster's trans.
It's canon.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking to the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't to be able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the counselor of such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Wow, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no. Obviously. Just beginning to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Kenzie. I couldn't help but wonder, was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy, carried out by two cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this Do-si-do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender, yet so refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight, they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, will you not only join me on this dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying? Me? And you? Together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The end.
You got the good ending, I guess. Quotation marks.
Yeah!
So now you're well practiced. You can rizz up any KFC enjoyer now.
Professor Dog, best friend.
Yeah. You beat 2 games in one night. And he
I guess,
didn't hit anybody with his fucking chicken staff.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm more upset that there weren't more of those animated cutscenes, I guess.
Yeah, it was just the intro.
Yeah.
I
Jeez.
feel like if they made this into an anime, a lot of people would like it.
Probably. But yeah,
Like if they did better writing and shit.
that was a fucking trip. Thanks, puppy, for that experience, I guess. I've gotta live with that now for the rest of my life.
You cannot tell me we did not have good moments though.
That fair. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah. What's your review of this game out of 10?
Huh.
Kenzie? We need your
Kenzie
review.
gives I love you, Colonel Sanders. Finger licking good dating simulator. A finger licking good out of 10.
Fuck you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it there for the night. If you enjoyed this content, like, comment, follow, subscribe. Make a clip, share with your friends. It helped me out a lot, because I'm a lazy motherfucker, and I got too much shit on my plate at all times. Stay tuned tomorrow. I might be doing a stream, I might not. I kind of have a plan I'm thinking of doing, but I don't know how long it's going to go, so work with me. And I'll try and keep everybody
Hamster
posted.
108.
That
Since
said,
I made it to the end of the stream. Was it worth
Saturday,
it? Debatably, but it was enjoyable watching you and Puppy's reactions.
maybe some BattleTech in the morning. Of course, no stream after that because hanging out with the boys. And Sunday we might have something. Maybe not. We'll figure it out. But frankly, I can't wait to see you all again, and I'm glad you're all here. So anyway, it seems we've reached our destination for the night, so be good to each other. Make the world a better place, day by day. Make sure your belongings are with you before you exit the vehicle, and kindly get the fuck out of my car. Minivan out.